Hello and welcome to the warehouse, my ibby shibbies. I'm Brad, aka your Andromeda Queen 1014, and we're out at the dog park. Me and my partner's recent adoptee, Rocco. Say hi to the camera, Rocco. Look. Say hi. Alright, so I didn't really feel like editing too much, and it's windy as hell. But I wanted to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race, Season 11, Episode 3 of Untucked. Now, we got the Safe Girls from Team Nina, which was Team Britney Network. And they go backstage, and the girls start talking, and they start talking about how collectively they all thought it was a great choice that they picked Britney. Nina wanted to soak up her win, of course, which she should have. And then Silky somehow gets into the mix, and they start talking about the whole them wanting to do Britney and Whitney. And we got one of those clips that we didn't get during the actual airing of the episode, that they talked about doing Whitney and Britney a little more extensively than they showed during Untucked. Now, it wasn't really like as much as Silky was saying, because she all of a sudden was all like, well, how do I say this? I know this was a religious kind of thing, so this is a little sensitive, but she was pretty much saying that she was uncomfortable with idolizing a pop diva as our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So she said that she had a problem with that. However, the way she was saying it and the way she said it to Rue on another little clip that we didn't see, that they showed during Untucked, that she told that to Rue too. Now the girls called her out and said, would have this even come up if we had done Whitney? And she said, yes, this would have come up. And they're like, well, that's not what you were telling Rue. This is not what you're telling everybody else. You're pretty much throwing Nina under the bus. And I'm like, damn, just let Nina, soak up her win, Poor Nina. You did amazing, by the way, if you ever watched this. You remind me of Tammy Faye Baker girl, and I was living for it. And that freaking fringe runway, yes, bitch. So, in my eyes, and what I can see from other people getting confused from with other audience members, that she was using this as an excuse because she wanted to do Whitney instead of Britney, because I don't know, when she was coming off the stage during Untucked when they were safe, she was saying, I should have won, blah blah blah, while she was waddling like a penguin in a biscuit shoe in another blue outfit. And she was saying, oh, I should have won the challenge, da 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 da. I'm like, girl, you did a good job though. And why are you trying to take a win away from Nina? She actually embraced the challenge. Out of everybody that did this challenge, she was the one that fucking knew what a televangelist is and brought it. So that's exactly why she won. So, I don't know. Again, to me and to other people, this just kind of seems like an excuse that she wanted to do Whitney and not Britney. Now, I'm not going to say that she's not religious and that it is an excuse. I'm just saying that's how it was edited and how it came off. But if she really is religious, then as Evie said and called her out during the episode, which I was kind of proud of until, talking about it now back to y'all, more of an unbiased than a biased opinion at this point now. But I was like, yes, Evie, call her out, because she was pretty much saying, I'm fucking calling you out on the shit that I was defending you for last week, and I'm calling you out on your bullshit excuses. So Evie got upset over that, because I think she was more upset that she tried to defend Silky last week, and now she's still pulling the same shit. And it's Silky's doing this time. So again, the way it made it seem in the edit that Silky just wanted to do Whitney, blamed it on that fact, and then she used the religion as a crutch, as an excuse, because she should have said this, you know? She should have told this to Rue through the walkthrough, on the runway, not after or she actually did say it on the runway, but I mean after the critiques, after the fact that they read her, when she was able to rebuttal or have a comeback on the runway. She did say that, so they were like, wow, what an excuse. Now, again, I'm not saying she's not religious. I'm not saying she did use that as an excuse. I'm just saying the way she chose to use her religion in that way, I feel was just a little bit wrong. But what do I know? I'm agnostic. I don't follow religion. However, I grew up Christian, or I should say in a Christian household, because I just had too many questions even growing up. I'm like, wait, this doesn't make sense though. But what about this? But what about this? And y'all get the idea. So I don't know. I'm just hoping that she didn't use it as an excuse. But again, Silky's here, like she said, to pretty much get famous. It's the Silky show. She wants a spin-off. So she probably absolutely did that and used that as an excuse to, I don't know, make her get more airtime or be more dramatic or something like that. Now, I don't know, if I was a producer of a show or a casting director of a show and I'm seeing somebody like Silky on TV and they're coming to me trying to pitch a reality TV show, I would have to respectfully decline, because I would not want a client. I would not want to represent a client like that, because she is just too fucking much. And when Evie and some of the other girls were reading her and calling her out on some BS, or the BS that the edit made it seem like, I lost my train of thought. It's windy as hell. Sorry, because my hair keeps getting messed up. But yeah, when she was getting all hounded by some of the girls, especially Evie, she, like, out of nowhere ripped off of that blue fringe dress of hers into yet another bodysuit leotard outfit, and said, I will lip sync for my motherfucking life if I have to. And then literally came out of nowhere. Like, girl, bitch, you are safe. Calm down. Calm the fuck down. You need to calm down. Someone needs to give this bitch some Ritalin or something. Or some fucking Adderall. Because she is, no. I'm just gonna, sorry. I'm just gonna come out and say it. At this point in the season, I do not particularly care for Silky Nutmeg Ganache that much. I was really excited for her before she came on the show, because some of her shows that were up and some of her pictures that she had up, and in her promo she sounded like a really nice, genuine person. But this has just been a mess, and I'm not here for it at all. I'm sorry to say that if there are people who like Silky. Now, I'm not going to discredit her as a person, because I personally have not met her. I don't know how she is in person behind the cameras, so I can't judge that Silky. I'm only judging the Silky that I see on TV, that I've seen on social media. That's what I'm judging. Now, I can give you a clear 100% assessment judge when I meet her in person or hung out with her a couple times, which I'm hoping the case that she is a really nice person, because there are some moments in her confessionals that seem kind of a little bit genuine, and that's the Silky I want to see. I don't want to see this over the top Silky, because it's fucking annoying as fuck. I can't do it no more. Oh, and that leads me into another one when Guillermo fucking Diaz came into the workroom for Untucked. Apparently we're having all the celebrities come back on Untucked now, because I guess we need to fill some filler there, because there's no, drama? There's like 12 girls left. They can bring some damn drama. Anyway, so Guillermo came back, as well as Troy, but every time a celebrity comes back, or a celebrity walks in the vicinity of Silky Nutmeg Ganache, Silky Nutmeg Ganache picks them up, grinds on them, what I assume would be uncomfortable for the celebrities, because this shit's just literally coming out of nowhere. And as a celebrity, you know, you usually have like a bodyguard or something, or someone to be like, hey, back off. So that has to be uncomfortable for them. I would be uncomfortable for me. I would be like, you know what, you need to get this bitch off of me. Thank you. I don't know who you are. No. I don't know, like, are they trying to get a lawsuit this season with Silky or something? Like, do they not want to continue Drag Race? I'm just totally kidding by that part. But yeah, like, she needs to calm it down, honestly. She really needs to calm it down. And I'm glad that Evie spoke up, and also brought some of the girls to speak up as well during the Untucked about Silky. Now, I really hope she calms down, or starts becoming that more like genuine person that I get a smidge of in the confessionals, or like sometimes when they're getting ready, that, like I said, she'll have a smidge of like a genuine, real person. I don't know what her boy name is, but that's the person that I kind of see. And that's the person that I want to see behind the cameras on TV, because that's what I want to see in reality TV. I don't want to watch reality. Now, I know a lot of reality TV is overproduced, some of it's scripted, but I want to watch reality TV where it seems like these people come into it not knowing they're going to know they're coming into it, but like regular people coming in to compete on the show. Because on applications for some of these shows, because I've tried out for Big Brother, since I was 18 years old, and I'm 30, actually I'm not going to say how old I am. Let's just say I've been auditioning for close to 20 years for Big Brother, and I'm still not on it. But I've auditioned for like The Amazing Race, and I auditioned twice for RuPaul's Drag Race, and all of these things are all on the audition forms that you have to fill out. There's a lot of questions. Well, they ask you a lot of the same questions, just in different like forms. So this question, which are in a few different forms on the paper as well, so they ask you this more than once, is are you looking to be famous? Do you want to be a star? Are you coming into this hoping to get famous? I don't know. It's like they kind of like psychologically pick your brain to see if you want to be famous, because I wouldn't want to put someone like that on a reality TV show. You know what I mean? Because we get what we're viewing, Silky Ganache, way too fucking much, and it's just not cute. Now, she needs to be in like a fucking like regular TV show where she's like that, or like some kind of like Real Housewives type of show or something. Oh, this bitch needs to be on Bad Girls Club, actually. Like, put that fucking bitch on Bad Girls Club, not RuPaul's Drag Race. That's the kind... Silky Nutmeg Ganache was not made for RuPaul's Drag Race. If she was made for reality TV, it's one of those Real Housewives or Bad Girl Club type situations. That's what she was made for. So I want her done. I don't want to watch her on Drag Race no more. But yeah, what do you guys think of that whole Silky situation and Evie standing up and stuff like that? What else is going on? Not much. Well, I guess I can end the video here, y'all. That's all I really needed to vent about Untucked and Silky. So I'm going to say toodles to y'all. Just want to thank y'all for choosing The Warehouse. I'm Brad, aka your Drama Queen 1014. And until next review of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 11, Episode 4. We're getting another Rusical. Some of these channels are becoming too expected, and I'm over them. And now we have to sit through a fucking Trumpsicle. I don't drink no more. On April 4th will be my 2-year sobriety date. And I feel like I'm gonna need a drink for that. I mean, I'm not gonna drink, but fuck, I feel like I'm gonna need a drink for that one, huh? Shit. That's gonna make me drink again. Fuck RuPaul. Oh, actually, I went to a, speaking of RuPaul, I went to this really cool little panel, RuPaul's Drag Race, and it had a few of the producers and executive producers from World of Wonder, from RuPaul's Drag Race. I believe there was 2 people there that do, that are involved heavily in casting as well, besides RuPaul. Who else was there? There was Carson Kressley, Ross Matthews, Michelle Visage, and RuPaul. Aisha Tyler was the moderator. She hosts Who Line Is It Anyway now, and she does the voice of Lana from Archer. I love her. She is beautiful, and her legs look sickening. I'll put a couple pictures up, actually. I got really close. I was able to shake Michelle Visage's hand afterwards, because again, this was last minute. My friend, thanks Cammie for taking me, girl. She took me last minute. She's like, hey, would you like to go to this panel with me? I'm like, well, I've never been to one of these things, so sure, why not? So we get there. They showed like a few minutes of the next episode. I think they showed like 15-20 minutes of it or something like that. And then they came out, and Aisha Tyler asked some questions for the judges, pointed out some memorable moments, pointed out some other stuff that were important to the society. And Rue, it was really, really, really nice, really refreshing, and really surreal that I was like right there in front of RuPaul. And if I never get cast on RuPaul's Drag Race, I'm not gonna audition again until I learn how to sew. I have made it I'm not going to audition until I at least know how to sew as much as Nina West, because I'm very quick and I can learn stuff really fucking fast. I'm a Virgo. So I want to get a little sewing done before I audition again, which will probably be in like 2 years, girl, because I am so busy doing other shit. And I want to actually sit down and take my time with the sewing. You know what I mean? I want to be able to learn and make sure I do it right. I don't want to be in a rush. I want it to be like an experience. You know what I mean? So, where was I? Oh, the panel for RuPaul's Drag Race. Yeah, so it was really nice. It was really, oh yeah, even, that's what I was saying. Even if I never make it on RuPaul's Drag Race, I am so honored and so gifted, or I'm sorry, so honored that I got to hear RuPaul's laugh in person. She was not in drag. He was as RuPaul Charles in this like really nice suit. It was like off-white with like tint of pink or something in it. It was like a hint of a tint pink, but it was really pretty. Michelle Visage looked gorgeous, and she shook my hand, and I was like, I love you, Michelle. She's like, I love you too, honey. So that was fun. I didn't know I was going to this till last minute, so I had my headphones with me and everything, because I was just like, you know, out and about. But anyways, I didn't have anything with me to sign, so I was just like, can I shake your hand? Unfortunately, I didn't shake anybody else's hand, but I got a couple pictures of Ross and Carson. It was really fun. RuPaul gave a lot of really very surreal advice, actually. So it was really nice to actually hear it in person. Like, I've always wanted one of those walk room experiences with Rue. If I ever make it on the show, like that's what I'm mainly looking forward to if I ever get on the show, are those experiences where I'm letting Rue bring out the best in me, and I'm breaking down walls and I'm breaking down barriers and boxes in front of Rue, and you know, that's why I like the walk room with Rue, is because she really helps bring these girls to life and bring these girls' true self to light, and that's what I wanted. So I got to hear a little bit of that during the panel, so I'm very honored that I was there and I got to see that. Thanks again, Cammie. Yeah. But thanks again for choosing the warehouse, y'all. My Ibby Shibbies. And again, we'll see you next review for RuPaul's Drag Race Season 11 for episode 4. Toodles!